All right. 75 hard, day 9 recap. Um, really good takeaway that I have for today. So this one is a great gem, and I'm excited to share it. Today went well. Got up. I was like 15. I was a little bit late to my class today. Not like last time. But honestly, what it was is a shit. I had a shit. But I should have budgeted my time better. I should have been, yeah. That's something I want to get better at. I could blame ADHD or whatever bullshit, but I think, yeah, it's an opportunity for growth. Speaking of which, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's like an alignment of gems. I don't know. I'm definitely a seeker. I definitely enjoy learning. But sometimes I feel like there's certain messages and alignments that I get from completely different sources, or like, you'll kind of have an inclination of some sort of like a perspective takeaway from life, from just where you're at. And you'll hear things a different way, and it's just evolution and growth. Seize the opportunities to leave your comfort zone to transform. If not, chaos will ensue from lack of change. To me, what that means is throw yourself into discomfort, or you will find yourself in discomfort. Like, as law. And this is so applicable in so many different ways. Think of the gym. If you don't face the discomfort of eating healthy and working out, you will face the discomfort of being overweight. Chaos will ensue from lack of change. And the opportunities to leave the comfort zone. Yes, seize the opportunities to leave your comfort zone to transform. If not, chaos will ensue from lack of change. It's also like, yeah, like you just gotta keep pushing yourself. Yeah, it's really fucking simple. I don't know. Like, for me, it's like being on time. Like, technically, I lose leverage, even though I have some leverage because I kill it in sales and stuff at work. But, like, and I'm very grateful for that paycheck. I have more leverage if I'm on time type shit. So, it's definitely something I want to get better at. I don't know. It was a little hard. I only got like 4 hours of sleep, and I was just exhausted afterwards. The last thing I want to do is film, but I went out and filmed. And then didn't know where to go. I didn't have that planned. That was one thing that I think was a takeaway too today, is just like having a plan. I was prepared. I had all the equipment, and then just went to a neighborhood where the backdrop was cool. So I'm sending it to a couple friends for feedback, but it's pretty much done. I just finished editing it for the last hour and a half or whatever. And it looks great, honestly. I'm really happy with it. I'm proud of it. Even if it fucking flops, which I don't think it will. I don't know what it will do. I don't fucking know, dude. From Shadow Band or whatever. I'm just gonna keep going and keep posting, and like something's got to give. I'm still reaching some people. Like, people will be commenting every now and then on the post. So I guess those people need to react to it for it to get pushed out more. But yeah, if I did like one of those a day, or a few of those a week, like, it could be really good. Plus me just throwing paint at the wall with like hot takes or whatever bullshit, instead of just the spaghetti at the wall format. But yeah, I came home, ate, and after filming, I didn't film for that much. I only really filmed like one location. And then I got really like in my head and nervous about going out in public. I was gonna go to the Grove, And before that, I was in this like neighborhood spot, and it just got in my head because I feel like people were paranoid. I was a little paranoid because I was in this like suburban neighborhood, and I feel like there was like cameras, and people were like sus that I was sitting in my car for 30 minutes setting everything up and getting ready, and then by the time I don't know, I just felt a little sus. I didn't want to get kicked out of the Grove, and I was by myself. But I'm proud of myself for going out and doing it again by myself. Like, I think that's the big thing that people do, is they make excuses. We're working on it, motherfucker. They make excuses. They make, me in the past, make excuses. Oh, like, I don't have this, I don't have that. It's like, bro, I don't know. I have everything I need. I just need to do it, you know? Oh, compare, bullshit, excuses. I really think like that's such a major differentiation in success too. Like, talent is obviously valid. Like, the song has to be good, the content has to be good, but like at a certain point, the person who puts out content is gonna beat the person that doesn't. You know, it's like if a tree falls in the forest. I don't know. I'm just out here trying to make the most of my time. It's 3:36. I want to get up at 26. I want to get up at 10. I want to work on some music real quick, and then I want to journal, and then I just got to read. I just need to read for day 9 to be fully complete. But yeah, solid day. Go wake up, walk with Cody, and I need to fucking bathe him finally. And then yeah, I want to work on music, and then I want to go out and film one more. Go to the art park in Silver Lake or fucking Sunset and just go out in public and film 1 to 2 more of them. And then come back home and edit if possible. And then post some stuff during my walk. So yeah, I've got somewhat of a rough plan for my day tomorrow. Just got to recap tonight. That's one thing too, is I've been really good for the most part about recapping the day, kind of having that intentionality where I come, pause, and I, journal and go, okay, boom, here's how I felt today. Here's what could have gone better. I've been good about that. The part that I haven't been great about is dialing in the morning routine. And there's also an opportunity here to kind of finish reading Miracle Morning, which I'd started, but maybe there's an unlock through continue. I got this like Sabres morning routine from that book. So just diving back into that could be helpful. I'm just thinking out loud here, but really enjoying the E-Myth, learning a lot from that. Technically, I could read 2 books at once. It's not against 75 hard rules. For sweet treat, I've been doing like fucking frozen mangoes on top of Greek yogurt with some drizzled honey and some granola. It's fucking gas, so highly recommend that. It crunches my ice cream and sugar cravings. But yeah, man, I don't know, I feel good. Been eating really good. I feel like I could eat more every night when I go to bed, and I'm just proud of the discipline to abstain from that, and just like really being disciplined about the 2,200 calories. Like that or below that, and then just eating good, eating healthy. I'm not eating like whatever fried shit or cake or well, this is like a protein like Quest, whatever. Yeah, seize the opportunities to leave the comfort zone. Seize the opportunities to leave your comfort zone to transform. If not, chaos will ensue from lack of change. Seize the opportunities to leave your comfort zone to transform. It's like, well, what are the opportunities to transform? That's one thing that I think is worth clarifying. There's an opportunity to transform by leaving your comfort zone. Seize the opportunity to leave your comfort zone to transform. So, like, today, me driving by the Grove. Like, first of all, I'll give myself some credit. Today, me showing up to do the things I said I was going to do. Yeah, I could have been on time to a few things, but, like, I fucking showed up regardless. And that's what, 80, 90% of it? I showed up and I fucking filmed, you know? There's an opportunity to leave my comfort zone. There was an opportunity that I maybe didn't do today, which was filming at the Grove. Going out in the middle of that street by myself with my computer and my thing and my tripod and setting that shit up and hitting record regardless. And fucking performing. It's like, okay, I can learn from that and I can apply that, potentially try that tomorrow. I think I'll go to Art Park because I'm out here, but maybe Thursday I'll do that. Redemption. There's really nothing to be scared of. Like fear, failure, rejection. Like, what are we talking about, bro? It's all fucking... You gotta be willing to laugh at yourself. And you gotta be willing to, it just comes back to, like, match your ambition. It's so easy to, like, want. But, like, what? How bad do you want it type shit, you know? What are you willing to do to get it? To show the universe that you should have it. That's really it, you know? Balance, fire, and water. That's the same thing, like, seize opportunities to leave your comfort zone. Like, if you lean, kind and considerate and, like, I'm always, like, thinking about other people, like, balance that out with some assertion and some strength. If you lean fire, strength, like, balance it out with some compassion and kindness and softness. And it's the same with internally. And it's the same, like, obviously externally. And then how you can apply that with work or whatever you're aspiring to do. Yeah, like, for me, like, music is probably more, I need more water. Allow myself to be soft to create. But when it comes to content, it's like, let's get fired up. Assert, like, strength, be strong, go do the job. Get out your emotions, you know? Like, when you're feeling emotional about the thing, how can you be stronger? How can you lean into the fire, you know? Because we all have both aspects. So, I'll say it one more time. Seize the opportunities to leave your comfort zone, to transform. Maybe it should be seize the opportunities to transform by leaving your comfort zone. If not, chaos will ensue from lack of change. Seize the opportunities to transform by leaving your comfort zone. If not, chaos will ensue from lack of change. That feels like more seize the opportunities to transform. All right. Get after it. I'll see y'all tomorrow for day 10, I believe. A little nervous about this fucking next weekend. This weekend? We're gonna be in Phoenix. So Saturday I'm driving out there. And we still gotta do 75 hard. And so I gotta check in with Marcus about the plan, logistics, and all that. I'm not gonna have a gym unless I do a day pass or some shit. So I might just do, like, lots of walks and runs, probably just runs, because I'm doing marathon training too. But yeah, it's a good recap. It's a good recap day. yeah, like I didn't feel like going to Kabbalah class where I wrote that down, because it applied. It's like these opportunities to transform. You know, like I'm open minded, right? Like, you know, spiritually, I'm a Scorpio. My birthday's in 8 days now, and we're in this Scorpio cycle of, and Scorpio is a transforming. It's a water sign. It's a transforming energy. And so it makes sense that this is kind of like what's resonating right now. I feel it very deeply and hope that I can be a vessel and a conduit to other people, you know, to transform. And I believe I have that effect. I truly believe like I can, through receiving it, help people that may feel stuck. And I think a big part of that I had to learn is like, and I don't even say this is unsolicited advice. This is more about like what I'm learning and just sharing it. But I think there are times where I'm like, oh, I just want to help, you know? And it's like, you can't do the push-ups for someone. They need to come to you before you can help. And then it's on you, you know, whether you have the bandwidth, creating those boundaries and shit. But I'm rambling. We're going to wrap it up here. Call it a night. I got to read still, but thank you for tuning in. I'll see y'all tomorrow for day 10. We'll figure it out. We're capable. We're blessed. Man. Amazing things. Amazing things. There's so much, like we truly have unlimited potential. And I'm just going to end with this. Like, we truly have unlimited potential. I think about this not often, but often enough to think about it. It's like, you know, when you're a kid, it's what do you want to be when you grow up? You know, I think the age is around college, honestly, because it's like you should have it figured out by then, is like the subconscious assumption through society. Like if you're 47, it's like no one's asking you what you want to be when you grow up. And it's like, why are we limiting someone's potential? Why do they have to have, why, like, what are we talking about? What if they lived to 99? They're halfway to, you know, it's like, what are we talking about? They're only halfway of their lifetime. Like, you're telling me in 0 to 25, you're not going to grow a fuck ton. 25 to 50, you're not going to grow a fuck ton. 50 to 75, you're not going to grow a fuck ton. 75 to 100, like, I think we buy into that shit. And, was it Paradigm? Steve Jobs talks about, like, we're truly limitless in our potential. And it's just like letting go and just being. You know, we're human beings. We're going deep today, boys. That's it. That's a wrap. As always, keep going. Gratitude. Blessings. I love you. See you tomorrow. Peace.